Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're learning about permanent changes and application of change of state of matter in our daily life. We're going to start by discussing about permanent changes. Substances change permanently when heated. This means they cannot go back to their original form. And a good example is copper 2 nitrate. We're going to conduct this investigation by heating copper 2 nitrate, and you're going to require some materials. First, we need the copper 2 nitrate crystals, boiling tube, Bunsen burner, a spatula, and a weighing balance. We're going to conduct this by first putting half a spatula of copper 2 nitrate crystals in the boiling tube. We measure and record its mass. First, we're going to heat it gently, then strongly. We're going to observe and record, allow the product to cool and record again. Measure and record the mass once more. This is how our setup would look like. We're going to observe that the blue crystals of copper 2 nitrate are going to change color to black. And the black substance that is going to be formed is copper 2 oxide. You're also going to have a brown gas release, which in our case is nitrogen dioxide, and a colorless gas, which is oxygen. After measuring the mass at the end of the experiment, we observed that the mass would have decreased. We are going to summarize this by using a word equation, a chemical equation, and a word equation in the same case. Copper 2 nitrate, when heated, it's going to form the copper 2 oxide, which is our black solid, and nitrogen dioxide, and oxygen. In case you're asked which colorless gas is produced when you heat copper 2 nitrate, our answer is going to be oxygen. And what is the color change? It changes from blue crystals to a black solid, and our black solid is copper 2 it's copper 2 oxide. The mass becomes less because the gas escapes, and this tells us that a new substance has formed. And in our case, a new substance that forms is the copper 2 oxide, and the change cannot be reversed. So, this makes it a permanent chemical change. From this observation, we can come up with some characteristics of the permanent changes. One, we have learned that a new substance is formed. Then, this reaction cannot be reversed, making it a permanent chemical change. Now, what if you're asked, state the characteristics of the permanent chemical change? What would you say? One, we have formation of a new substance. It is irreversible, mass changes, and heat is absorbed or released. Do you please make sure you always check the compound that you have been given in your equation because not every time you're going to have copper 2 nitrate. So thank you for listening, and if you learned something, don't forget to share and subscribe. Goodbye.